Tonight, we're hearing from Governor Katie Hobbs for the first time since the governor withdrew Pima County Health Director Theresa Cullen's name as her nominee to become Arizona's next public health director. News 4 Tucson's Eric Fink joins us live outside of the Pima County Department of Health with more on why Theresa Cullen is now out. Eric.
Sean, Governor Hobbs says Dr. Cullen made the request to take her name out of consideration to become Arizona's next top doctor after her nomination was rejected by a 3-2 party line vote in a Republican-led state Senate committee. Now the governor says it's back to square one to find a qualified candidate to lead one of the most important agencies in our state.
We are back to the drawing board.
Governor Katie Hobbs speaking with reporters after withdrawing Dr. Theresa Cullen's candidacy to lead the Arizona Department of Health Services. Cullen will stay on as Pima County's health director, the job she's had since the spring of 2020, just a couple months into the pandemic. Cullen was grilled last week in a committee hearing with state Senate Republicans disapproving of how she led Pima County's response to COVID. In a news release after Cullen made her decision to bow out, Senate Republicans called Cullen a medical tyrant.
Curfews and shaming businesses. It is nearly impossible for me to have confidence in Dr. Cullen leading the entire Department of Health for the state of Arizona. God forbid some other situation, an unforeseen 100-year situation, come down the pike.
What we saw was not a job interview. It was a legislative body that is not interested in governing, executing a personal vendetta against this woman because they don't like decisions that she made during a life-threatening global pandemic that saved lives.
Governor Hobbs now considering other nominees for the Department of Health Services and other state agencies who will have to go in front of the same Senate committee on director nominations.
I don't think anything could have been done that would have prepared anyone for what they did to her. Bringing up tweets from 3 years ago. I mean, that is utterly ridiculous. So we are certainly working with all of our nominees, making sure that they feel prepared and that we're anticipating some of the garbage that might be thrown at them.
Will Humble served as the state's public health director under Republican Governor Jan Brewer.
This agency is the steward of all of our birth and death certificate. All those vital records are at the state health department. The licensing and assurance of health and safety in nursing homes, assisted living centers, childcare facilities, behavioral health facilities, hospitals, outpatient treatment clinics.
Now the job of finding our state's next top public health official begins again.
You know, the politicization of public health has come all the way. I think it should send a chill up of Arizonan spine that's talent and qualifications and the right personality aren't enough for this Senate.
The governor says there is an interim director in place right now at the Arizona Department of Health Services. Governor Hobbs' next nominee for that position will have to go back in front of that Senate committee, but the committee's vote is just a recommendation. That nominee will have to be confirmed by the full state Senate. We're live tonight on the South Side. I'm Eric Fink, News 4 Tucson.